Welcome back to Math 171 Pre-Calculus Algebra. In this video, we're going to take a look at solving exponential equations that involve things being added and subtracted. There's a couple of different forms that we want to take a look at. So one of them is something like 40 e to the 0.6x minus 3 is equal to 237. So similar to what you'd want to do if you were solving a linear equation, you want to get this e to the 0.6x here by itself. So I'll go ahead and add 3 to both sides. Giving me 40e to the 0.6x is equal to 240. I can now divide both sides by 40. Get e to the 0.6x is equal to 6. I can now go ahead and take the natural log of both sides of this equation, or you can think of it as applying the definition of the logarithm. I get 0.6x is equal to ln of 6. Now divide both sides by the 0.6. You get x is equal to ln of 6 divided by 0.6, which I can punch into my calculator and get that x is approximately equal to 2.9863. So like I said, that's one of the types of problems you'd have like that, but another one would be something of the form e to the 2x minus 4e to the x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now, one key thing to remember here is that e to the x squared, because of the whole taking a power to a power you multiply the exponent, is equal to e to the 2x. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that here and rewrite this equation as e to the x squared minus 4 e to the x plus 3 is equal to 0. So you use that little fact, and we can now see that we have a quadratic equation in the variable e to the x. And this one is relatively easy for us to factor. We get e to the x minus 1 times e to the x minus 3 is equal to 0. We can go ahead and set each of those factors equal to 0. On this one, add 1 to both sides, get e to the x equals 1. So therefore, x is equal to 0. Then over here, add 3 to both sides. And then take the natural log of both sides, we get x is equal to the natural log of 3. And we could punch that into the calculator and we get the x in this case is approximately equal to 1.0986. So that concludes this video. In the next video, we're going to take a look at how to solve a logarithmic equation.